And I'm goddamn day, baby.
Yeah, no.
And so this is the second run. I gotta say it again because we did a practice run, and in the practice run, I said I'm goddamn day, baby, today
Right.
because the waves ain't in now. When you see the waves, I'm pretty boy day, baby. You know what I'm saying? But when you see
They look kind of curly to me, man.
this,
They got some
my
curls.
gangster look, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm mean. I'm from the streets of
How you
LA.
mean with curls in your head?
Come on, bro. Let me have my gangsterness. You know what I'm saying? Can I give it pretty boy gangster? Hold on. I don't know if you can do pretty boy and gangster in the same sentence. So that means there's only one of me. I'm very unique. A pretty boy gangster. God damn, I need a t-shirt.
All right.
Sky's the limit. Can I get a pretty boy gangster day
And I gotta make
t-shirt?
that for you anyway.
My man.
No, I just been busy.
Hey, listen, we're going to get straight to it because we're running a little late. I want to introduce my guest, and we're going to start with Miss Tashay. You can't even say Tashay.
I can say Tashay.
No. You can't just say Tashay.
No,
you got to
have
say
Olivia
Tashay.
Tashay.
She's famous. You
Fancy.
know what I'm saying? You got to say it. Tashay, baby. Come here, Tashay.
That sounds great.
You know what I'm saying? Tashay, come here, Tashay. Let me holler at you. All right, we got Olivia Tashay,
Yeah.
and we got
Jamil, aka Doc Rock, aka Laces.
Doc Rock and Laces. We
Mm.
definitely got to talk about these things.
Yeah,
With a name like Laces, you got to be fast, basketball dunking on somebody. With a name like Doc Rock, you got to be rocking something. DJ, the microphone.
Actually, there's a funny story behind it, and it had to do with trademarking. So I'm actually a reggae dancer of 20 years.
Wait.
Oh, let's
You know what I mean?
go.
But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get
Before we
into
get into
that.
that,
We're gonna go introduce my sis real quick.
I'm on
And
that. It's okay.
we-
Just stay quiet.
We are never going to have
Hey,
that.
on here.
Nah,
So we also have the author of this book. Can you see it? Hey, Angel, am I supposed to go like this? I don't know what this means, but when they show pictures on cameras, people go like this. I have the
Right.
slightest clue. I'm just going to do it just because everybody else do it. But what's up, baby? What's your name, baby?
Lisa Ward.
Lisa.
AKA
Lisa
Avaji.
Ward.
Oh, AKA what?
Avaji.
yes,
A what?
Avaji.
A Vaji.
yes.
No, that's fly.
Thank you.
A
That's
Vaji.
spelling
That's
right
what the
there.
spelling is.
Oh wow.
I guess I should just give it to them now.
AKA
Yeah, you can go ahead and give it
clothing
to 'em.
Before
line
you
of
get to your show, pretty boy.
Vaji.
Yeah.
This is for my.
For your waves that you don't have right now.
Yeah, that's for the
Oh, time out. She just
Guaranteed.
come at my waist?
Guaranteed.
And that's what your manager.
Look. I gotta show this off.
Look at this. Listen, this name
And the
is so
stick man that you're
catchy.
seeing, that's Doc Rock.
Say that one more time.
The stick man you're seeing on there is Doc Rock. That's the mascot.
Yeah, you're not going. That's a.
Oh yeah, but wait till you feel it. Wait till you feel it.
Hold up.
We cocky about it.
Merry Christmas to me, all right?
You ain't never gonna feel it do right like that. Period.
I'm being as though I'm gangster day today. I'm going to hide my excitement and stay gangster.
Okay.
There is a person that actually named me Do-Rag Day because I love wearing do-rags. I got
Word.
red, I got black, I got yellow, I got white. I don't have blue.
Now you got a Baji blue.
This
I like
is
it. I like
a
it.
beautiful thing to me. I don't know what.
And I like
how'd
the
you come
texture
up-
of it.
Let's-
Yeah.
It's
So in
real
other
good
words-
And
material.
it's not gonna
This
leave a
ain't
line in
cheap.
your head either. You know
That's
how,
impossible. I've never, ever not had a line in my head.
no. You know how like some do rags will leave like that line?
Yeah.
Whatever you have your ways, you don't gotta worry about that.
I'm telling you that's impossible because
Not like that.
wow. Next Tuesday we gonna find out because I'm gonna
We'll
wear
find
it.
out. Catch me outside.
Yo, and it feels so good. I might leave y'all to the show,
Damn.
and I'm gonna
Feel
go
like
put this on now. I'm gonna go lay my
sweet.
head down. I need 10 minutes.
It's velvet. This thing is velvet.
It's for 10. It's for 10. So.
All
You can't
right.
forget the girl. You can't forget the girl.
So, quick question: if somebody wanted to purchase one of these, how would they do it?
Yes.
On our website, go to www.avaji.com, and you go right into our accessories, right in the menu, and you can't miss it.
And you spell Avaji how?
AVODGY. It's on the hat.
Alrighty.
There you go.
That's a beautiful thing. Well, we have a lot to talk about.
Yes,
And before we actually start, I'm going to do the quote. First of all, I want to say hello to all that's viewing this right now. We appreciate you. We love you. Tell your friends to tell a friend to tell a friend to tune in, like and subscribe. Where they
Keep
going to
telling
like and
friends.
subscribe to?
Philly4Horsemen podcast. Make sure you go on YouTube, subscribe, make sure you share, make sure you like, make sure you tell a friend and a friend and another friend. We're trying to hit 1 billion. Okay, that's it. Billion.
So, the quote of the day. We do a quote of the day every single show, and then we talk about it. Y'all ready?
Right.
All right. So, I think I just disagree with everything. So I'm about to read. Have I ever read one of these and agreed with it?
No,
Okay.
watch this.
Okay.
If you can't be loyal to yourself, it is impossible to give others loyalty. You can't offer what you don't have. And I can't pronounce his name, so I'm not even gonna try to mess up who this is by. We're gonna start with Doc Rock, baby. How do you feel about that?
I think that's a fact because of the fact that if you can't be loyal to yourself, evidently there's something you don't know. You don't know. You just don't know.
Right.
You don't know what you don't know. And if you don't know, you can't pretty much enforce something or try to instill something on somebody that you're not aware of. That makes a whole bunch of sense.
Okay.
I agree.
No, that is unacceptable on the 4 Horsemen.
Right, 'cause she was
agree.
talking all that, right?
But I agree.
All that.
I'm good at being me
Right.
and me only. So I'm not going to give you something that pleases you.
Right.
If you can't accept me for who I am, then walk away.
Let's get it.
I agree. Loyalty is definitely number one in my book, and I live by it, I stand by it. So I think that if you don't understand what loyalty is, you definitely can't give it. So
Okay. It's probably official. Like you're probably like really my blood sister, but we'll talk about that later. Murder, what's up, man?
Man, loyalty is everything. If you're not loyal with yourself, then you can't be loyal to anybody else. That's all I got to say about that. That's straight to the point. And
All right. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Can I
man.
talk?
So I can put you in the box, man. Go ahead.
Angel, I'm sorry, I got to curse right now, just for a quick second. And I really think something wrong with me. I need counseling because I have not even heard anything that in years, other than when me and you talk. Oh my God, you're the only person I've actually agreed with. We'll talk about that later though. That's a crap. How did he know I was going to curse?
wow, he did it. I like him.
All right, that's a crap. First of all, let me explain. I'm just going to tell you my view.
All right.
Y'all listening? Are y'all listening?
I'm viewing.
So it never said that you don't know what loyalty is. It simply said you're not loyal to yourself. So I really believe that I know what loyalty is. I give my loyalty to who I choose to give it to. If I choose not to give it to myself, then I don't give it to myself. For instance, I can be in a crowd of people and this is just right off the bat, I don't like fish.
Okay.
Everybody's eating fish. And I know that it's absolutely disgusting to me. But everybody's eating it. F me. Everybody's doing it. I'm going to do it. But I can say to you, like, I love her. I'm going to give you my loyalty. Even though I haven't given it to myself. I know what it is. I haven't given it to myself. But I'm choosing to give it to you.
So I have a question.
And I have an answer.
Why would you choose to give it to me if you're not giving it to yourself first?
Two things. That's irrelevant because it's a choice that I've made. The reason why I make the choice is irrelevant.
But you didn't answer my question.
Okay, so we're not specifically talking about me because loyalty is number one on my book. I'm strictly talking about the statement made here. They're saying in here that you cannot offer it to somebody else if you haven't given it to yourself. And I'm simply saying I disagree. There is no instance where I'm not going to be loyal to myself, but be loyal to somebody else.
Or you might think that sorry to interject. You
That's
might
fine.
think that you're in your mind, you think you're being really loyal to yourself, but in reality, if you're still not loyal to yourself first, you're not going to really be loyal. To
I disagree.
somebody else.
I disagree with that.
Subconsciously,
Because
it's
loyalty,
gonna hit you eventually.
loyalty is a choice.
It is.
So I can choose to be loyal to you or choose not to. I can choose to be loyal to myself or choose not to. Now, I don't know anybody that has said, you know, F myself, I don't matter, but everybody else does. I'm saying I'm speaking to me. I haven't met that.
Right.
So
Not someone who consistently does it. Like it would be like an occasional type thing.
yeah, like I just can't. I disagree with it.
Right.
You can choose to not be loyal to yourself and be loyal to somebody else. I wish Angel was in here because I'm quite sure he'll be eating me up right now.
Right. My thing is,
But
why
the way
would
that you're
you-
even verbing it,
yeah.
it still seems like you're turning it on and off. Like it's not something like
Yeah.
if you are just steadily not loyal to yourself,
Right.
I don't think there's a level of respect or a level of dedication
Right.
that you're going to extend to somebody else. Why do you think the murder rate's so high?
But what about love?
But
I can
What
choose.
about it?
I can choose. I can love you so much that I put everything about me to the side for you.
But go ahead.
I can be loyal to you. She doesn't like that, even though I really want to do that. I don't matter. She matters.
But then
That
she might think you're
ultimately
a
could be
nice
true.
person.
But it also says you're gonna love someone the way you love yourself. And if you
Right.
can't love yourself, then you can't love me the right way.
Exactly.
Normally, I say we'll talk about that later, but we're gonna talk about this ish right now. I hate that. 100%.
Why?
Wow.
Because I can love you. Everybody say, oh, you can't love nobody. And I'm sorry, Pastor, because I'm learning right now. I'm under construction. The pastor's teaching me. Every chance he gets, he talks to me and he teaches me better views than what I'm about to give you right now.
Okay.
I 100% disagree. You telling me
Mhm.
that me knowing what love is, that I cannot love you more than I love myself? You're telling me that me being a grown ass
No,
man, that
love and loyal was two different.
no, but she took it over to love.
But she did
So
talk about
I'm glad she did it because I've been wanting to get this off my chest for a long time. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You
whoa.
messed
Yeah,
the rules. You
right.
messed the rules
I broke the
now.
It's
rules.
okay. It's okay.
So because I don't love me, I can't love you.
If
That's
you can't-
asinine.
Well,
You can't
No,
love me
I don't think
properly
Why can't I?
because you don't love yourself.
Exactly.
I can hate myself and love you.
No, you
No.
can't.
No,
Why
you
can't?
No,
Who
you can't.
said?
You
Who
can't.
wrote the book that says that I cannot love?
You can't hate yourself and love
Explain,
somebody else.
So-
explain to me
You
what
can't.
rule
I'm
in the
gonna explain it to
universe that states that I cannot love you.
Why
That
would
is
you hate
another
Your
man.
actions is going to show it. So
Exactly.
if
All
you-
my actions will show that
and
I
guess
love
what?
you.
I've known someone who loved that person more than they love themselves, right?
Right.
But at the end of the day, the true color came out later. It doesn't. It's going
Then
to come
they
through.
did. If there was a true color and it wasn't being shown, that means they never loved him.
No. But you
But
missed
it's
the key
always gonna
part.
show.
They love
Yeah.
that person. They love that person more than they even love their kid.
But that can't be
But-
true if you say in the same sentence, but the true color came out later. That means they was faking it.
Even though that person is no longer around. So in
That mean they
reality,
was faking it.
it was still.
Mhm.
That's what we're trying
You know
to
that
say.
saying
Okay,
is,
and I'm
you
saying,
can tell me all day long, but your actions are showing me something
and
different.
I'm telling you that I'm gonna speak.
You probably should drink some of
Thank
that
you.
water.
I'm very thirsty.
Behind your actions, because in a sense, you could give that person everything you want and love them. But if
Right.
you are because in a sense, that's also a form of weakness.
Right.
Because if you're giving that person everything that you think they want and making them so happy, are you even evaluating if it's something that they should even have? Because you didn't make that clear. You just
Right.
said, I'm going to give you everything that you want. I'm going to love you unconditionally. Maybe they need you to tell them off. And that's love.
What?
You didn't understand that? He
First of all, I comprehend that very well,
Okay.
but I disagree.
Okay.
So what do you mean? You need me to tell you off? So your comprehension level, it has to be really low. So I have
didn't
to
tell you off like
no,
that.
not
Some people
you.
need tough
I'm saying
love.
talk to somebody else. So that means I can't tell you. Listen, baby girl, if you do that, this is the bad.
I didn't say you
thing
couldn't
that
do
is
it
gonna
that way. I
happen.
just said you, but you didn't.
But I gotta say, listen, you better not do that shit because if you do that
No.
shit,
No, that's not what I was saying.
No, that's not what she said.
well, help me out.
Basically, you can love a person, but there's levels of love.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Somebody may need tough love.
Right.
I
That don't mean
agree.
you're giving them all the love. This person needs tough love.
I
This
agree.
person needs to be loved from a distance.
Facts.
This person, okay, this is where I want them.
So that's kind of boiling down to knowing the person's love language.
I
But
got you. Wait, I got you. Because you're talking about what is love. I got you right now.
I'm listening.
So,
Tell me.
question is this. guys be real quick talking about I love my woman, I love my woman, I love my woman, right?
Right.
But the point is when she needs you to do the, and we just had a conversation, me and him talking about women need to tell men how to give women what they really need and vice versa. Because in reality, you really don't know what we want because you've given us what you think we want. So in your mind, why is it that the woman always got to explain what she wants that makes her happy? Because what you think makes her happy is you paying the mortgage, you paying the bills, you giving her some money, pocket money. But what about the fact that she might just want to sit on the couch and watch TV and behold and have a conversation intellectual?
Right.
Now, that's why I'm Pretty Boy Day. Okay.
Oh my Jesus.
Because listen. If you pay attention, you don't have to ask her nothing. But here's the flip side of that. Every man ain't me. So you can't just assume, and y'all know the saying about assuming,
Absolutely,
that he knows or he should know. So yes, he's not a mind reader. Listen, babe.
But what if she tells? But most of the time, women tell you.
No, you
exactly.
don't. No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Y'all process.
They tell when it's
and
too late.
internalize.
They tell when it's too
Y'all
late.
internalize and process.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't watch my last show.
I did.
Y'all internalize, process, and then tap out.
And
Meanwhile,
y'all ignore and don't pay attention.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
we sitting there, we thinking everything good. Yeah, baby, my baby love extra onions on her hoagie. You wasn't paying attention. But guess what? You didn't tell him when he bought that hoagie with the extra onions. You just took them off, ate the hoagie.
Right.
Or looked at the hoagie, thank you, baby, wrapped it up. Well, he tried, put it to the side. Meanwhile, he's still thinking you love that hoagie. Now it's, goddamn it, I can't take it. I don't want no extra onions on my hoagie. Leave me alone. And guess what he doing? But baby, I thought I done bought it for you for 2 years now.
Right.
Okay,
But
I've
you
changed my
tapped
taste
out
buds.
now.
I've
You-
changed my taste buds.
So talk to me.
You gotta let me know when you change your taste
Talk
buds.
to me.
Right.
If your taste buds decide to
know what I
say,
mean? You gotta let me know everything
You know
that's
what?
going on.
I don't want no onions
Taste
today.
buds, how you dress, how you
Right, but
walk,
y'all-
how you
but y'all-
speak.
But that's just it. No sooner as a woman starts to change, now you're being a nagging woman.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
That's
No.
true.
If, now this is what I will give you. Pastor, can I? Damn, where's my? I need my angel, golly.
You don't need
All
no
right.
angel. Come on, let's
You don't
go,
know what
man.
I was about to say. So let me try to make it PG. Soon as you change,
Mm-hmm.
who you been talking to? Why all of a sudden now you want this and you want that? I will give you all that. Men are stupid. We do that. So I apologize for the on behalf of all men.
Well, you know what? You got to expand it though, because like
I'm listening.
Here's the thing: the battle of the sexes.
Battle of the
Right.
sexes.
Men get with women, expecting them to never change because you fell in love with them for certain things, and you think those
Mhm.
things are never going to change
Right.
or go away.
That's true.
Right.
Women get with men to get them close enough and expect them to change the rest of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Where most men, they've already developed and found themselves at a certain point early in life, so they've already attained their bad habits, their way of thinking, their
And
mind,
I ain't changing.
and I ain't changing it.
Right.
So now you got that tug of war going on, which reinforces what you were saying. Because it's like now you're looking at people like, all right, well, look, I got with you because I liked you for this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 years down the line,
This, that, and the third is gone.
you only got one of the third left.
Right.
Hold on.
Right.
I just want to
Agree
state that
that
y'all
we
are
do.
getting me in a lot of trouble,
Oh,
but we're going to keep going because I'm loving the vibe.
I know you got some questions for us.
We
Yeah.
supposed to be talking about your businesses. We're supposed to be
Right,
talking about
right,
the
right.
show that's coming up. And I know that my manager is watching now like, oh my God.
All right.
oh my
Let's
God,
look.
focus.
Let's focus.
Okay.
All right, that's okay.
All right.
All right.
So your book is here. We're going to save you for last. You are at the end, so we're going to start with you.
Love it.
Tell us. Oh, was that a good segue? Oh no, we'll talk about that later.
What you do far as what I've been seeing, clothing lines, sneakers.
Yeah.
Everything. Start from the beginning.
everything.
All right. So with the double AKA, so Doc Rock is actually the mascot. The stick man is actually on the do rag. It's actually on the back of the hat too. But it's actually my reggae name was Crooked Eye the Dancer. And with Crooked Eye, there were so many things that was actually in the social media world, music, and all that stuff that I was like, I got into trademark issues when it came to doing my clothing line. So I was like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the letters, all the vowels out,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which is CRKD. I'm going to reverse it. And then I'm going to put the O's back in. DOKROC.
Wow.
I like that. I like that.
That is genius.
Now, when it comes to laces, I'm a sneakerhead. You always see heat on my feet, but I don't wear a pair of sneakers without changing the laces out.
That's true.
Period.
Are you from
Right.
New York?
Nah, I'm from all over.
I know that was a New York thing. Remember the New Yorkers laces? You're kind of young, so you might not know it, but
I'm 44.
oh,
Oh.
okay. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So back in the day, we used to have
Change
the New
laces.
Yorkers, the thick set. You
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
never
the
wore a pair of
shell.
sneakers.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Without changing the laces, you
Right.
the
I do
match.
that now.
I didn't know people still do that.
I still
Yeah,
do
I live
this.
by it.
I don't.
Hey.
It'll sit in my shelf, collect dust, get oxidized and everything. If I don't find the laces for it, or I'll just make them myself. But yeah,
So, do you still dance?
yes.
Okay.
I was actually just featured in a video photos promo shoot last night.
Oh wow! Is it up?
Okay.
Is it on
Not
YouTube?
yet. Not yet. It's actually our brand ambassador, Bandit the Rapper. Yeah, he's actually doing the video.
So, do you actually design clothes, or
Design clothes. Yeah, I'm a graphic designer, business consultant. I handle companies front end just for imaging, marketing, and stuff like that. So
oh wow,
yeah,
it gets deep with it.
yeah.
So, what I couldn't figure out while I was looking at your page. Well, hold on. Is there
Yeah.
anything else?
Nah.
All right.
Oh, yes, you forgot something else. What are you now?
Well, I'm actually a co-author now. So part 2 of the book, the second edition is coming out. That's actually converted this masterpiece into a critical thinking and action plan book. Hence why we're all here now. And yeah, so we actually took chapters in the storyline and then from there put questions behind it to encourage dialogue,
Right.
to actually give a reason to process how to make your disadvantages advantages. And from there, because it's nice to see the people who write the book actually give something to kind of get in tune with it. Just like how you remember how like the biggest phase was The Secret. You remember The Secret? The
Yes.
book?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't teach how to use it. They just told you about it.
Right.
You had a movie about it. You had a book about it,
Right.
but they never told you how to apply it. You had to go use 4 other books that I had to research just to even kind of remotely grasp how to put that puzzle together.
I just read the back.
Basically, but this book is just straight to the point and just showing you without.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
by story. It's actually in story form, and then from there for the action plan, it's like after each chapter, there's a set of questions that actually evoke reasons to talk about what you just read.
Right.
Okay.
Awesome.
Wow.
Okay, Miss Olivia Touche.
I love that you can pronounce Touche because everybody cannot pronounce that.
Really?
That's good.
Touche,
I love that
touche,
name. It's
touche.
so it's such a famous
It's
name.
easy.
Why was it so
Touche.
hard? Touche.
But you can't just say Touche. You got to be like
No, you gotta
Touche.
you gotta make a commercial. out of it.
Mm.
We're gonna
No
leave y'all
idea
to
how
that
many
a lot.
people messes that up.
You gotta make a commercial out of it.
I'm not going to do that. Okay, Miss Touche. Tell me about you.
You get what you say. I'm a nerve wrecker.
I don't see that.
I'm a
She's the baby of the group.
I am. I'm the baby of the group, co-author of this book as well.
Awesome.
I am a model.
Really awesome.
I am an ambassador for Avaji. I'm ambassador for Douglas Exquisite.
A model for you better say Mr.
I
Mike.
model for Mr. Mike. Let's not
Can't
forget Mr. Mike.
Mr. Mike Robbins.
Mr. Mike Roberts.
Shout out to
He's been-
Mike.
Shout out to
Yes,
Mike.
he's been taking my pictures since 2014, 13. I do sign language via music.
Right.
What else?
Sign language.
Yeah, I did see your video on your Instagram.
Thank you.
I like
Thank
that.
you.
I like that.
So, how did that happen? I'm meant to ask you, like, I'm trying to, okay, so this is what I would like you to break down.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the thought process that made you say, hey, I want to learn this so that I can do this.
It started in church. And it's a beautiful language. I just like the way the hands flowed. So we had a sign language group at our church. And I actually learned through music and started self-teaching myself at home and still self-teaching myself at home through music.
But you know you important when a whole
I like it.
deaf school, like a whole deaf church say, listen, we want you to come dance.
Right.
Oh, sorry. She don't talk about
Don't be shy. It's
The
okay.
whole church.
So that actually exists.
It does.
That's what I said.
The culture is
But
a
it was
beautiful
beautiful.
culture. Like it's a lot to learn. But the culture in the community is a beautiful community. Like our brother Tyson is like my mentor. So anything I don't understand or need to know, I go through him and be like, okay, how do I sign
Interesting.
this? What do I need to do?
Right.
So
All right, I can't wait to ask this question, but I have to go through you first because I it's so okay. No, all right, Miss Lisa, the one that brought us all together. So I have a story to tell before we get into Miss Lisa. So I'm minding my business. I'm coming. I'm coming to. I'm in the movie. Are You Marriage Material? And the movie is filming. I'm there, getting flying and everything. And then I see somebody in my favorite color. I'm looking like, yo, who this nigga this flyer is red? She had it on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I ain't even gonna talk to her because she gonna be stuck up. She all in the red. She was the light skin. She haircut sharper than mine. I'm like, I ain't got no rap, you know what I'm saying? Y'all light skinned people, all three of y'all high yellow. We'll talk about that later. We gotta stay strong, Caramel.
I know.
Y'all light skinned niggas. But anyway,
I'm Caramel.
Yeah, we Caramel. Just me and you. No, you're not here to say.
Look at that. He about to tear down the club.
So I'm minding my business. I got nothing to say. And she walks up to me. She says, "What's up?" So she just started talking. She was so welcoming.
that
She was
sounds
so
like Lisa.
yeah. Next thing you know, I find out Pop, a Scorpio, like me, of course. And she started running it down. We talked for. Meanwhile, everything is over. We're finished. They say go home, and we're just sitting there talking, just like I've known her for 1,000 years. So I just had to tell my story. Okay.
But you got the most important part what I said.
Which one?
I said that your suit and the way you looked at it was very, very fly.
Yes, she did say that.
She
Thank
gave
you. I
props.
appreciate.
Look at
Yes,
that.
she did. Yes, she did.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, it was decent. It was like I wasn't where I wanted to be because I didn't get my hair cut and stuff.
Oh, he was
But
fly.
when she gave me the compliment, it was like, how they say, oh, you put that battery in your back. It went from to, oh, all right, thanks, baby. All right. Tell me more about my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So I forgot to thank you for that. I appreciate you. Shout out to Robert Moore.
Yeah, I
Are
saw
You Marriage
that.
Material? The play was
Oh,
just in
he is-
Baltimore. It was a
he-
big
He
hit.
is on this comment. Yeah.
Yo, Rob, what's up, baby? What'd he say?
Hey, Rob.
Let's see.
I'm sorry I didn't make it to the show, though. I really
We was in Baltimore yesterday, but we didn't make it to that show.
Aw, it was decent. It was
For
so
Sunday.
fly.
Yeah.
The show was Sunday. Oh yeah, today's Tuesday. What Rob say?
I'm gonna read some comments. I'm gonna come down to Rob. Monica said, "Hi, family. What's up? This Mona from UX. Mona from UX. Champ Wilson said, yo,
Champ,
bro.
shout out to Champ.
Brown Love said, hey, Champ. Let's see.
Miss Love, Brown Love.
Edwards Scrub, good evening, especially Liars and Oliver. Lisa. Oh, I'm sorry. Lisa and Olivia. I'm sorry.
Oh,
A
Lord.
friend invited me.
Dope.
A friend invited me.
Okay. Hi.
Who was it?
Ed Scrub. Edward Scrub.
Where we at?
Right here. Ed.
Edward Stubbs.
Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed, what's up,
I'm
Mr.
sorry,
Ed?
Edward Stubbs.
Edward Stubbs
I'm
says-
sorry about that.
yeah.
Edward Stubbs says, good evening, especially Lisa and Olivia. A friend invited me.
I invited you. What you mean a friend? I invited you. You know what about me now.
Edward Stubbs says, oops, should have said Lisa. My apologies. Monica Gladney said, I'll take loyalty over love. I'm with you, because along with loyalty comes a long list. And I'm with that list. With love, I think love is very selfish. I think love has absolutely no loyalty to nobody. Have y'all heard, you old enough to know this song, You Never Know by Pebbles and Babyface?
I know the song.
Everybody know this song.
First of all, you the baby.
Hold on, but I'm older than him.
How you the baby and older than him?
I'm 45.
So you about to
How's
start
she the
something.
baby?
I just.
So you about
Oh
to
my
start.
goodness.
I'm the
out there.
baby of
Look.
like,
She's the baby out of my
Look.
sisters.
but I'm
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm by you.
Robert Moore said, "It's impossible to love someone else if you can't love yourself."
That's
You
right.
should make a movie
Period.
about it because I disagree.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Can I
Appreciate it.
can I tell you something about
Amen to
Rob?
that.
That's right.
Can I tell you
Amen.
something about
Go
Rob?
ahead.
Can I tell you something about Rob?
Rob is mad
Tell me
cool, by
something.
the way.
Okay, Rob is a light skinned nigga like all y'all. Rob don't even count. I'm just saying.
See, you know what? I get
Hey,
tired
Rob.
of these light skin jokes.
Get him, Rob. Get him.
Rob, don't put him in the next. fight. Kick
Monica
him out.
Gladney said, "Accountability is also loving someone."
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Mhm.
That's a fact.
I agree with that.
That's a fact.
You should always be accountable for everything.
That's
You
a
do.
fact.
Exactly. Anything you do, you should be accountable for.
That's
Now,
a
don't get me
fact.
wrong. I'll be like,
I
I
didn't
need
do
a pass
that.
today.
What Red Lion say? It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
You're lying.
Let's see what else we have. Shelly Shell Williams says, Philly Oprah. She says, yes, dope play. Queen says, hey fam.
Hey,
Hey,
Queen.
Monica says, I don't know what she mean by that. She just said
What? What she
Moni.
said?
I don't know what that means. Moni.
Moni
I guess
in the
that's
middle.
it.
Moni in the middle. The
That's
song.
a- that's a nick-
I don't
Is
know.
that a nickname?
I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, that's what it is.
Think so.
Somebody make nickname
Moni.
up here.
Oh,
Moni.
who's my-
Moni in the middle.
Where
Where
that?
in the middle.
Oh,
Moni in the middle.
where that?
In the middle.
All right.
Moni in the middle.
I'm glad I'm not. Remember, manager. That was him. I had
Yes, it
nothing to
was
do with
me.
that.
Hey, Moni.
Monica Gladney also said urban expression.
Yes.
All right.
And you said one
So
thing you
back to
said.
these light skinned niggas. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
You said.
I think we're gonna have to tag team him. You know,
Hey,
I can
Gemini-
hey,
handle
Rob.
myself.
Listen, Rob.
No, but I'm
I
saying
can
the
handle it
Gemini's
myself.
about to have
Listen.
to get on him
No,
right
No,
now.
I'm
Listen.
gonna let you
Y'all
sit
in
there
the
and be a
Scorpio
lady.
Well,
Listen,
it
I got
is
something to
August.
say.
Rob
Leo
is
time.
light skinned too. So back to Miss Lisa. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Look, I like
but
how
the
he
love-
just go back to Miss Lisa, all nice
Yeah,
and
that's-
gentle.
Because I'm his homie. I would say, as far as love, I as far as me, no one has.
No,
if you
that-
ain't been
that-
loved by
that-
me, then
that's
then-
not what he was gonna
Okay.
say.
You want-
I mean, hold on.
Oh.
Hold up. If we ain't been loved by you, what? Because this the same lady. When I asked what should go to, she said dessert. Well, we'll talk about that later. Talk to me, Miss Love, Lisa Love, Miss Lisa Love. We were talking about
You
the
got
book.
some of our church family on
We're
this.
gonna get back. We're gonna get back to the dessert. But right now, let's talk about the book. Look. She can-
Look. Hold up.
Thank you.
Focus.
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 Focus. All right. So, back to the book. Tell us about the book.
The book came out. It was developed like around 2017. In a dream. So I always tell people I give thanks to God for that because He gave me the subtitle, which is "When Your Disadvantages Become Your Advantages." And I went to my best friend and I said to her, "Hey, check this book out." I had other books that I was working on, but I never finished. So when I gave it to her, she was like, "This is the book. I just want you to write. I'll take care of everything else." I'm like, "I just gotta write." She said, "Yep, you don't gotta do nothing." I said, "Okay, cool." And the long story short is, while we was processing the book and getting everything right, this is the second cover, not the first cover. As we got everything together, we wanted to figure out how to talk about stuff because I've been doing music since I was 13. So I've
Right.
been in the music game professionally off and on since I was 13. And then
Okay.
we started a magazine, the clothing line. So I have interviews that I've done with people. And I've been mentoring since I was probably 13. So I wanted to take those stories and put them in a book and show the disadvantaged part of those stories and the advantage because I'm dyslexic. So for me being dyslexic, you
Right.
would never think that you could write a book. Or I had endometriosis. I wasn't able to have children. So I have kids, but I didn't think I could have kids.
Okay. So I this is amazing to me. Real quick, let me make sure I understand you correctly.
Mhm.
You're dyslexic.
Dyslexia. I have dyslexia.
Yes.
You said it wrong.
You said it wrong.
Okay, so you're saying being dyslexic and dyslexia is two different things?
No,
No,
It's the same thing.
It's
So I
just-
said you have
One-
you're
yeah.
dyslexic.
Oh, it was the mic. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
so you're
sorry.
dyslexic and you're a musician.
I'm not a musician. I am I write and I do produce, but I'm behind the scenes mostly. I'm mostly the brains behind and the artist developer, because they don't do that no more.
So
Okay.
they need to, because these artists out here today is trash.
That's
but
another
we're getting off the point. Can you please let the viewers know what that is?
What part? The artist development?
No,
No,
dyslexia.
dyslexia.
Oh, dyslexia. Dyslexia comes in different forms. There are forms where you see letters upside down and backwards. There's the form where how the brain interprets the information that comes to you. I have my problem is more of how the information comes to my brain, and then some of seeing things backwards.
And with that, you did not let that stop you, and you still managed to write a book.
It stopped me for many years. Certain situations put me in a place where I was forced to do stuff. Like I was forced. One of the stories in there is where I got the fire to write. And I was in elementary, and I had a contest that my teacher made me do. So, and I won the contest, and it was nationwide. So that's when I got the seed of knowing I can write. And then it was when I went to college, I had an 8th grade reading level, probably less. But I did great in English and stuff, and they wanted to publish some of my work. Then
I just wanted to shed light on it, how you didn't allow that to stop you. I knew what it was. I just wanted everybody to know. If there was anyone that didn't know what it was, I wanted them to know, and I wanted to shed light on the fact that you still got that book out.
Yes.
No matter how long it took, no matter what your disability was, no matter what it was, you still got that book out. That is a powerful thing. And I needed that to be known. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue with the book.
Once I did that, I just my friend who was going to help me with the book was told she came down with cancer in June. And in that process of going through that with her, she knew it was supposed to be 2 books at the same time. Unfortunately, the other book is in the shelf. But she was working on the book from her hospital bed, and she passed 4 months later. If it was 4 months, October.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. And she asked me to promise to complete the book. So I kept the promise because I wasn't going to finish.
That's deep. That's deep. Yeah. So I'm going to read these comments, and then you're going to tell us how you came up with Empowered by Disadvantages and exactly what that is. All right. I'm going to read these comments while you get your thoughts together. Robert Moore says, yo, stop hating. Yo, stop hating. He said, yo, stop hating. You're supposed to be Pretty Boy Day. You are a hater. Yo, what's up, baby?
Yo, Star, what's up, bro?
What's going on, Star? He says, I believe it's difficult to love someone else truly if you don't love yourself.
Right.
Self-love is very important. I don't disagree with that. Self-love is very important. I'm simply stating that I don't have to love me to love you. We'll talk about that later. Queen says, this book is necessary and this project is needed to shed light on things unspoken. We need to learn to have uncomfortable conversations, and this is the start.
Absolutely.
I know that's right.
That confused me just a little bit. Brown Love said at IYBO, I agree. IYBO, which is Star, our guy. He also has a clothing line. He has a clothing line.
I'm your best option.
I'm your best option. And I love that saying.
I need a hoodie in that.
Brown Love. Star, put your information up there. Somebody said I need a hoodie.
They need a hoodie.
They need a hoodie. Queen also said, being a teacher, this is seen by many kids and it's hard to diagnose if you don't know the signs. Champ Wilson, what up, Champ? What's going on, baby? Which is also one of the 4 horsemen.
Yes, one of the 4.
He says, I'll take loyalty over love. Loyalty is everything. Everything. Stop playing with him. Oh, that's it. No more comments. All right. I'm sorry. I got excited. So, Empowered by Disadvantages.
Yes.
Where's the baby at? Where did it come from? What exactly is it?
Pretty much, like I said, it came from God. To be honest, I was dreaming, and I got the subtitle first, and then Doc, who was the one who mentored me and helped me, she helped me figure out where to, because when you're as a writer, you have to like really figure out what you want to tell the world and how you want to tell it. So,
Mhm.
and if you talk about somebody who's traveled or met so many great people, it's like, okay, what do you feel needs to be told to people? So once I figured the titles out, then it was like, okay, I wanted to make sure that every story understood that no matter what you go through, because in a dark place, people coming from the hood, coming from the projects, most of the time you already don't feel like you have a shot, you don't have an opportunity. Coming from foster care, being abandonment, things like that, you don't really think that you can make it. So I wanted people to understand by us being who we are as Christians is to understand that in every bad situation, there's a lesson in it. And it's something that we need to get out of it. And also understand that what you go through is going to prepare you for something better.
Right.
So you said as Christians, so this was based on, is this based on church life?
No.
And
No.
no.
Just-
Nah,
just
it's
life
that-
itself.
Just who
Yes,
I am. I
it's
grew up in.
Testing 1 2.
Yeah, we lost some.
Nope.
Testing 1 2.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Mine went down.
There we go. All right, we back.
Can you hear?
Can y'all hear me? Yeah,
Yes.
that's better.
All right.
So, but I mean, we come from the church. Our family is church. You know,
Okay.
so you can call it Christian, you can call it believing with God, but we rock with God. So,
Okay.
but God is what gave this to me, and I just didn't understand a lot of things until I wrote the book. I didn't understand that my story could help people when I was doing it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
wanted it to help, but I
Yeah.
didn't know it would really help.
So is this book more or less using your disadvantage as fuel to move further and to get past things and to I'm not gonna say become famous or nothing, but whatever it is you want to do and whatever it is you want to be, you use your disadvantages as fuel to accomplish. Is that correct? Or
I don't know. My
I would
friends
say,
would know me better with that. I don't
It's
know.
more so to help someone else.
Right. So,
Like they could have been going through something, and a lot of the younger youth now, or even not even youth, adults, they're just killing themselves,
Lost.
like just done.
Right.
And there's another avenue to take because we all could have decided just to not be here,
Right.
but
Right.
we're here to tell our version of our story and to help you overcome whatever you may be going through at this moment.
okay, awesome.
I like
So I
that.
love it.
I like that.
but one thing that I can actually input on it is to make it more understandable and tangible. Each chapter is in story form.
You're fine.
So with each chapter being in story form, it's not really pretty much like you're going through an analytical textbook type of
Like it's not
format.
lessons.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
We taking you on a journey.
it's
Yeah.
entertaining.
You're actually walking through someone's
Yes.
test to where you could actually see where the testimony came from it. We just-
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like each chapter is actually a topic. Then from there, you just hear the story behind that topic. And then from there,
And these are
Is
real
it-
topics. They're not.
yeah, this is
These are
They're
real
true stories.
true
Is
stories.
these topics over your experience?
Yes.
or
Yes.
In the story.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll
Yeah,
find
so,
more of
yeah,
that.
in
You'll
the
find
second-
this
yeah, in the
in
second
her
edition,
book a lot,
yes.
but in the second book, it's all of ours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because what happened was how we really got together. Well, Day, how me and you met and how we clicked.
Right.
It's kind of how me and Jamel clicked.
Stop. That's what I was going to ask you. I was waiting until because I'm dying to ask this question. All right. So I'm looking at I'm looking at everybody's social media,
Right.
and they don't
Right, not at
all.
intersect.
No.
So I'm like,
No.
how the hell did this trio come about?
Because each and one of y'all got something different.
Yeah.
going
So
on,
it's like, what? How did it happen?
Well, really, we do intertwine a lot, even though you might not think so.
Right,
But
right.
when I met him, we met at work and we clicked instantly because he was into music and fashion.
Right.
And when I saw his, what really got me was his sneaker line. So I was like, oh, shoot.
So, yeah,
this
because I
is-
customized.
Hold on,
sneakers.
real quick. Somebody just asked the number. 484-215-0623. If you have any questions for anybody on the panel,
Call
if you have
in.
any questions for goddamn Day or C Murder, 484-215-0623. Sorry to interrupt, but I seen that
Yeah,
comment real quick.
So me and Jamel just had that same chemistry,
Mhm.
like me and you, but we just both was into music and stuff. Olivia and I met in the mall when Doc was alive. And Doc was an R&B gospel artist, and I was her manager. And I don't know what made me start talking to her, but I started talking to her on the food line, and we realized that she was into dancing. And I said, I need
sign language,
praise dance, sign language.
language.
But I was like, I need that for Doc's gospel song because we was doing videos at the time.
Right.
So she was like, okay, I'll do it. And something happened, and we got sidetracked from it. And then we met at a play again, and we always kept in touch, like off and on. But then we went through. She came to my book signing, and I think her reading the book is really got us really understanding how much we had in common and all the trauma that we both kind of experienced.
Right.
And that's what really brought us together as far as understanding the trauma that we experience as women.
So I was reading a chapter and I was like, what the what? What is going on here?
So you just like that with everybody, because she was telling stories and stuff, and I'm like, me too.
But as well, storyteller.
Me too. Like I'm sitting the same. That was our conversation. That's how our conversation lasted so long. So here's the thing: time is flying by so fast, and I don't want y'all to leave without telling about your show that you have coming up.
Okay.
You want to do the honor, sir? You can give the location, but September 30th is the day.
Okay. All right.
Today.
So our book release for the second edition is going to be September 30th. It's at 9 Mile Galleria, which is on 6th and Market in downtown Wilmington. Doors open at 7.
No,
6. I'm sorry.
6.
Doors open at 6. And it's going to be a great time. Tickets are $60. You get free food, non-alcoholic drink, free parking included. But you're going to also get a signed book. We got entertainment. You're going to get some raps, some singing, some spoken word. It's going to be a moment.
But everything around it is based on the book.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The people performing are the ones
Right.
who did the songs for the soundtrack that we did. Oh, we're working on. So instead of waiting for the whole album to get done, we're releasing certain songs. So there are songs out actually now that deals like empowered success. We're gonna do pain at the event, and we're doing spoken word around disadvantaged issues, and then we have 2 great speakers coming as well.
Yeah, so they definitely want to get their tickets.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
If they wanted to get a ticket, would they
Eventbrite.
do so?
Yep, you can go to Eventbrite. You can even just do EBD. You could just do the keyword EBD or just do empowered, and it's going to automatically come up.
And you see the book.
See the book.
And if you can't come and you still want to support, because also
Yes, because you
whenever
can
you
actually
do,
purchase the book separate.
a part of it goes to cancer. We've done that in the past. Or
Right.
our goal for the future is to support cancer, learning disabilities, and foster care.
Yes.
Right.
I like.
Awesome. I
I
noticed you
like
keep
that.
mentioning foster care. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not going to speak for anybody else, but I grew up in a foster system.
Okay.
So it wasn't the best, but you can overcome it
Okay.
pretty much. So that'll be in the second
Yes.
book or the third book, more so.
Because we are working on a 3rd book as well. We had to stop because Queen, who was on live with us, Queen is a big supporter of the EBD movement.
Yes.
So
Thank you, Queen.
thank you, Queen.
Absolutely.
And that's
Okay,
kind of
Queen.
how the second edition of the book really came to life. But right now we are doing that. But the next book, hopefully, I don't even know if that's coming next book, but we open to, is me and Olivia's stories put
To
together
talk more
in
about
Okay.
detail.
So it just be y'all two.
Yes.
Okay.
Question. Oh, it's Freya. Do Olivia also teach sign language?
I can teach sign language. I'm not certified, but
Okay.
I will take the time to.
If somebody shows
Yes.
interest. Okay. There's your question, Brown Love. Will the Philly4Horsemen be the MC for you? I'm not asking that. Somebody.
We know we got a
Hey,
surprise,
yeah.
but I don't know if we're going to tell them what we're working on, but yeah.
I don't want to get in trouble, so that'll be on our next show.
Got
Chant, Queen says yes at Queen. I don't know who
I
that's
think
for.
she's just
Because y'all did the shout out and she said,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh. Champ Wilson says, when she was about to speak about being a Christian, did y'all notice the microphone stopped working for a second?
The devil tried to jump in and there it went.
The
Okay.
devil.
The devil is a liar.
Absolutely.
Tell your story, beautiful sis.
Oh,
Give
thank
the
you.
glory to God.
Thank
Amen.
you.
Amen.
Queen says, this is being able to not be a victim to things that may not be the norm of what society has deemed as norm, but using what you have found as difficult to be used as a motivator. Awesome.
I like that.
All righty. So, who's coming? Matter of fact, I got an idea. Nope, I'm not gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna wait and talk to the managers first, and then we're gonna do it. So, one more time, tickets for the show, September 30th.
September 30th, Eventbrite, $60 for the ticket if you're coming to the event. But if you just want to support and actually get the book, you can actually do that for $30.
And you could do that
Right through
Now.
Eventbrite.
for Eventbrite. You could buy a book through Eventbrite also.
Yeah,
Yes,
I,
you can do it
I'm a web,
now.
I'm a
You
web,
can do it now.
I'm a web
Designer.
designer. So
Okay,
yeah.
so you hooked it all up.
Yes, I made it to where you don't even have to show up for the joint just to actually get the book. We'll actually get the notification and the monies, and then from
Okay.
there the book will get shipped out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome. All right. Each individual Instagrams, how somebody can reach out to you,
Platforms, any
all
platforms
all
they
your
can-
Ladies
platforms to
first.
do whatever it is you would like to do.
Miss
Mine is
Lisa.
official Lisa Ward Speaks on IG, TikTok, and then on Facebook it's just Lisa Ward.
Okay. Can you do me one favor?
Mhm.
And only because my manager makes me say this.
Okay.
In fact, can you spell it for people that because there's many
Mhm.
ways
Yeah.
to spell Lisa with the how you turn the
Oh, you want-
backwards 3 and
Oh,
all that
that's
stuff.
Let's
Spell
break it down.
spell
to 'em.
your platforms
So
so
they'll
that
know.
people can reach it.
Okay. Wanna make
Yo, the
sure
show
I
over,
said-
bro, and you ain't drink this water.
All right, so
You trying to get my water? You was plotting
Trying
on
to
it
get that
anyway,
He was plotting
bro.
on it from the
Yeah,
first
he was
time.
already plotting on it
Right.
anyway. Go ahead.
official is it's OFFICIALLISAWARDSPEAKS. And that's the same for IG and TikTok. And then Lisa Ward for Facebook is just LISAWARD. And then Avaji.com is AVODGY.com.
There you
Awesome,
go.
awesome.
Okay, so mine is just Olivia Tishae, OLIVIA, Tishae, TISHAEE. And that's on Facebook. On Instagram, I'm Miss O_78. And my TikTok, I believe, is Olivia Tishae.
I think so.
Oh,
I think so.
to Shay.
All right.
You up, sir?
All right,
The
so
man of the hour.
no, so the company website is just Avaji Collection on IG.
And spell it for him.
AVODGY Collection, COLLECTION. Then my personal page is Doc Rock, DOKROC.Avaji.DocRock. So 2 Doc Rocks with Avaji in the middle, with separated by dots.
All righty.
Look, he got to be all technical, 2 middles.
I mean, if
Just
you got,
in case
wanna
you
get
heard it
to
the
it.
first time.
Hey, you gotta get fancy with it. You gotta get
Just in
fancy.
case you hadn't heard it the first time.
Huh?
So, Miss Lisa,
Yes, sir.
is this the ambassador you were telling me about
Yes.
for what I wanted to do? The panel.
This is the whole team. Yeah.
But yes, I guess to your question.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think so.
why haven't you talked about it?
I don't know what she's talking about or what you're talking about.
You're talking about the thing that we want to do in the four cities?
No, not the tour.
Okay.
But remember the panel that I wanted to create to give light to
No,
educate.
no. It's not Olivia.
Oh, it's not
P
Olivia.
for the event for the LGBT.
Oh,
All right, so we are about to close, but I gotta ask you a question.
Sure.
What kind of dancing you say you do?
Reggae dancing.
Reggae dancing.
Yep.
So me being who I am,
Mhm.
I only see whining.
Nah, it's way beyond that. Like there's like I've been dancing since 99, 2000, because I was like dancing and DJing at the same time.
So what makes it reggae dancing?
different moves, different styles. Of course, whatever kind of genre of music you're dancing to,
Listen.
you dance in the dance hall.
We went out for my
Okay.
birthday. They took me out for my birthday, and
Yeah.
he was all over the dance floor.
Oh yeah, that's it.
was
Like people misunderstand or think that or underestimate the white in my beard. Like you know what I mean? Like
He be doing the crip and all that.
Oh
well,
man,
that's a whole nother background. We're gonna have to do a part 2 of that.
Oh man, so in other words, y'all gotta drive back down. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's
actually, we could talk about it. The tour. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm not gonna talk about the
Yeah.
tour that we're trying to
Right.
do in 3,
But yeah.
possibly 4 cities. Because I also want to go to New York.
Yeah.
It's just something that I want to do. I want to do.
But now I think the chemistry, now that we've all came, I think that is gonna be dope.
Yeah,
So you
I
see how we
thought
all
it was gonna be
link
dope.
now?
Right.
Because remember when we first started the show, we ain't do nothing. We was just vibing like.
Right.
But we'll talk about that later because I'm sure I just got in trouble. Damn it.
But
Well, I'll get in
but
trouble
yeah,
with you.
but
You'll get in trouble with me? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell.
Yeah, you getting
I'm
in
gonna tell
trouble
the
by
managers
himself.
to call you.
right.
I'm out this.
Oh, you asked
You
him for
started
forgiveness
it.
first.
I didn't start nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, man.
Because
Hey,
I was focused on my water being
That's
stolen.
right.
all right, man. Give our platforms. Hold on, let me make sure there ain't no more questions.
Any more questions before I give these platforms?
Queen said, "Yo." Queen said, "Love y'all." Champ Wilson said, "Day, Chris, you know you are managers. Be on point."
You in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he said, "You know R." He just spelt it wrong. It's supposed to be our managers. Be on point. Gotcha. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
will
y'all.
say, can I say one thing? I'm not going to give dates yet. We're going to announce it on September 30th at the event. So you got to come to the event because there's so much stuff
So much going on.
that we're going to be announcing. But we will be at some Barnes and Nobles after September 30th.
Queen says this event will be dope. Not something anyone in the area will want to miss. She also said, "Make him dance right now." How can we get him on camera?
We're gonna do that later.
Listen,
That's
I don't know how to get him
That's-
on
that's
camera
You want to know
later
something
because the
funny? You
cameras
want
are
to know something
set.
funny? This is exactly what Bandit did to me. Because I was up there enjoying my Popeyes chicken, minding my own business. And he was like, "Oh, I need you to look at these lights real quick." We were looking at the lights. He's like, "Stand right there." I was like, "All right." So I go back to get my chicken, get back to my chicken. He's like, "Oh, no, I need you to do a dance for a solo." That's what we, I'm like, that's how we doing, fam?
Got him.
Yeah.
Minutes. I'm here. I'm not supposed to be just focused on taking pictures, relaxing, setting up video stuff.
No, that was
pictures.
the setup.
That
You
worked
already
Definitely
knew that
set
was
up.
a-
He
that
needed
was
you
the
to leave
setup.
so he
You
could
knew
set
that.
everything up for you to
I
do
was
your
like, that was
Yeah,
whack. Yeah, I was like, all right. And Queen, I'm gonna get you back. I'm
I'm
gonna get you
If the
back.
studio was set up for him to dance,
Cash me
I
outside.
definitely,
How about
definitely
that?
would have been
That's
there.
all right. I'll record you and post it.
See?
Oh snap! She said, "I'm challenging Jamil to a dance right now."
Oh man.
Why is it gotta be?
Oh,
I'm
well,
just-
it's
She calling
it's
you
not
out right
wrong.
now.
I'm just
She
telling you,
calling
she's
you
calling
out.
you out.
Yeah,
I'm
she
just saying,
calling you out.
oh, Shell Williams,
Shelly,
Philly
you-
Oprah said yes, dance.
See?
I'm just saying. I'm just
Well,
saying.
unfortunately, there ain't no spot to do
reading the
it.
comment. Oh no! Guess what we're gonna do, y'all? This is what we're gonna do.
All right.
We're gonna end this now because it's time to end.
Yeah.
But we are also going to go once we leave here to the other side of the studio, and we're going to go live from the 4Horsemen page, and he's going to dance.
See, this is why I
Yeah.
can't take black folks
I
nowhere.
got you. So Shelly Shell, tune in to 4Horsemen. Queen, go send Queen a request.
I'm gonna get all y'all back.
and so
Trust
you
that.
can
Trust
see the
that.
live of him dancing.
I'm gonna get all y'all back.
Ah, Chant Wilson said it's on now.
It's all now. Line's
Yeah.
been drawn.
Monica said, "Love you guys. I was
Love you
hanging
too.
out
Love you too, Monica.
with Day and Rob,
And I know
and
you
the
probably
rest of
put
the
Shelly up to
family
it
at
too.
the play
Yeah.
Sunday at Marriage. Are you marriage material? Let's go.
All right.
All right, y'all.
That's it
Today, hold on. Where is that?
This
Is
time
it over here,
flew.
son? Yeah, time went by fast. I'm blaming you because you started all them other conversations, right, Lisa? She did it, right?
She did.
She was supposed to sing the ABC.
Yeah. And
Don't you start this.
if she
ABC
would
on
not,
her.
if she would have sung ABCs when we
No.
asked her to sing it, she
No.
wait 5 minutes later. Then she
No.
want to
Then we
start
had to
singing
double
ABC.
back and do
Not.
everything all over.
Then we had to
again.
do all over. Yep. Thank you, sir.
It was.
That's what it
Gemini.
was.
But you know, I
I'm
can't
just
get
saying.
on her because this is what we want her to start doing. So now, It's like the butterfly is
You want her to
flying.
learn her ABC? You don't know your ABC? That's why you didn't see. That's okay. That's gonna be all right.
All right. Let me read.
I didn't tell you. I forgot.
Let me read
Don't
all
know
these
your butterfly.
platforms real quick before we get out of here.
Yep.
All right, Facebook, Philly4Horsemen. You can hit us there. Instagram at Philly4. TikTok at Philly4Horsemen. YouTube, Philly4Horsemen Podcast. Our email is podcast4horsemen@gmail.com.
Gmail.com.
You feel me?
Don't stop now, nigga.
Yeah.
Yes.
You hear something, you gotta read.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you got to read this. It's very important.
It's on the platform.
It's for the children of the future.
Whitney Houston song.
Go ahead and finish the platform, bro. Get
All right,
music ready.
finish
He
the
finished.
platform.
You did
You
all
got
the
to read this, man.
You did all the platforms that fast.
Yeah, yes I did.
Oh,
Pay
what-
attention,
what,
man.
It has been too. I was
Get off,
music on.
get off, DJ. Come on.
Thank you. I would like to read.
Right now, read it.
Okay.
Everybody want to get you.
We are looking for children ages 13 and up to be part of our part 2 discussion, discipline. When does it become abuse? Parents, with your approval, inbox us your child if your child would like to participate. All the info is on our IG. Manager.
All right.
I was going to
She
read
does
it.
a great job.
I
She
just
does a
wanted-
great job.
I just wanted it to the music in the background. You know what I mean, create the
Because
vibe,
you're
you know
pretty
what I'm
boy
saying?
day.
That way he get ready.
You got to set the mood.
I have to see
Yeah.
him dance because all I know about when you say Jamaican reggae, all you think of is whining.
But see, that's what they
You got
actually
dance
made it
hall.
into now. But
No, that's what it's always been.
before the actual structure was the DJ would cater to the dancers,
Right.
the men dancers. Then from like in the dance, they had dance crews and all that, and then from there the dance crews would actually bring the women, and then the women would bring the rest of the dudes to the club. But you know what I mean? When my idol, who was Bogle, passed away, it seemed like the whole dynamic changed, and then it just focused more on just the females whining and daggering and things like that. So.
And what about Shabba Ranks? He's been. I've never seen him do anything other than that.
You know what?
Matter of fact, no. This is what we gonna do.
Right.
I don't want to talk no more.
Yeah,
We're gonna end the
let's-
show right
yeah,
now.
we're gonna hit this
and
gram
then
real quick,
we're
'cause
gonna
we
go
about to do
over
this
there
dance.
and we're gonna see what you're talking about. Hey, listen, you know what it is. It's the end of the show. What we
Yes.
do?
We out of here.
1,
2.
3. Woo!
We out of here.